Here on the Moose, I'm your Bud the Dub, and I'm joined now by Niki from the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation. How's it going today, Niki?
Good morning. Good, thanks.
That's very good. I'm glad you're joining me today because why don't we get right to it? You've got kind of a big announcement for us. Why don't you tell us what it is?
Yes, we you've heard us be talk about Bluey Days for quite some time now. As you know, it was postponed, but we're finally able to announce that we have been able to set a date. So we're looking at the September 12th. So not for a while, but it still gives people to sign up and to be able to fundraise as well. And we're just really excited to be able to let everybody know now.
That's wonderful news. So, is the event gonna kind of go ahead as it has traditionally, then, kind of in the same way, or is there still can people still expect to be see things a little bit differently?
Yeah, absolutely. We're all going to see so many changes. So limited spaces for participation.
Hmm.
Our event will still be held down at the BC Ambulance Services, but instead of big crowds and things like that, we'll only have a few people who are being shaved at any one time.
I see.
And we are going to live stream it as well. So we'll by the time we get closer, we'll be able to let participants know how many people they can bring with them to watch. It may be just one person or a few. So in order to be able to, for people to be able to watch and join in this whole event, we're going to live stream it as well.
Ah, that's
The other thing
wonderful.
that we still want to share this event with the community because, 21 years later, here we are. This event has traditionally, we've had over 700 participants to date. So, we want to continue that and, make sure that we have a community spirit and people supporting those who are shaving their heads because, it takes a lot of courage to do that. The other change this year is there is no Wigs for Kids program. So some people grow their hair out long enough to be able to donate to a wig program for
Hmm.
kids, but unfortunately we can't do that this year. But it doesn't mean to say that those people who've signed up for the Wigs for Kids program, you're still going to be able to hair and raise money and still make a difference.
Ah, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, registration will stay open until August 8th. So if you're not signed up yet, get in touch with us, give us a call, and everything is online. You can go to our website and our Facebook page, and you'll be able to click on that link and register.
All right, perfect. And I've provided a link below. Takes you right to the Bluey Day
Mhm.
page where you can sign up and all that as well if you just want to click there. Wanted to get to a few other things here. You had a bit of a reminder and an update for us on the Irony Iceberg Memorial, which is, itself is still happening in a way, though it's very different. There won't be the slow pitch or one pitch tournament happening this
Mm.
year, but the luminary ceremony is still going ahead.
Mm. Yeah, so the tradition of the luminary ceremony, we sort of worked out with the committee that this was something that we can still do. It's encouraging people. You can go down to Imagine That, and also the organizer. The information is available to give her a call, but I can give you that right now if you want. It's 250-261-7563, and you are able to, between the 15th and 19th, you can pick up luminary bags and you can decorate them and write your own personal message. And it's in honor of someone, in memory of someone, or an encouraging message to someone who is touched by cancer. So we encourage you to do that, and then you can drop those off. And on the date, the June 27th in the evening, those bags will be set out all along. There's a pathway that circles around the hospital, so we'll be setting those out. So again, it's going to be a special event. Keeping in mind to say, doesn't that happen live? Um,
It's all good, Nikki.
so yeah, working from home, doing live interviews. So yeah, so people will still be able to, see the luminary ceremony whilst it's set out, but we don't encourage people to stop and gather. It's kind of a moving celebration, and also Light the Life, Join the Fight luminary ceremony. So we want to thank Kerry and the organizing committee for bringing this new idea for an opportunity, so that we didn't lose the tradition of how important the slow pitch has been for all these years.
Absolutely. And now, lastly, you had told me there's a couple big major donations you've had recently that you wanted to talk about. Why don't you tell us about those?
Yeah, well, as you know, the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation set up the COVID-19 Greatest Need Fund in order to be able to respond to those equipment needs at the hospital, during COVID, preparing for COVID and post COVID, so COVID recovery. And of course, there's talk about a second wave. So we've been working with the hospital. We've still got some finalizing some equipment. But we received a latest donation to that, and it's from Pembina. We want to thank them for $5,000. So thanks, Pembina, for coming on board with that. The other announcement, a really very touching one as well, very special. It's two long-time residents. They wanted to stay anonymous, but they donated $10,000 to the Fort St. John Hospital Endowment Fund. Truly touched. I know the individuals who donated these, and it's really quite touching for me. We're all very, very grateful for their generosity, and it's a legacy gift. So what this is that if big donations like that go into our endowment fund, the Fort St. John Hospital Endowment Fund, people can, of course, donate any amount into that fund. And basically, it's planting a seed that will grow into something in the future generations, because that money is invested, and the interest is what helps to continue our mission and mandate, which is to support the comfort and care of patients at the hospital and Peace Villa care facilities. So we're looking long into the future.
Absolutely. Wow. What a generous donation. All right. If you want more information about all the things happening at the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation, just check out www.fsjhospitalfoundation.ca or check out their Facebook page. Niki, thank you so much for doing this morning.
Thank you for letting us come and visit with you again.